Friday, 21st May 2021. And Mr. President, let me add that this personal explanation is being sought in consultation with the Chairman of Defense, Senator Wamako, and Senator Bala Ibn Na'Allah of the Air Force, because it affected all the three committees. Mr. President, the Senate expressed shock over the death of the nation's 21st Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru, and 10 others in a plane crash in Kaduna on the 21st May 2021. The Senate condoles with the Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammad Buhari, the families of the deceased, the Nigerian Armed Forces, and Nigerians in general over the unfortunate incident, and that their death will not be in vain, as they died in line of duty and in the service of our fatherland. The Senate further notes the patriotic and exemplary leadership of the late Chief of Army Staff, as reflected in the brief period he held sway as the nation's Chief of Army Staff. And therefore, Mr. President, let me also add that the incident happened on the 21st, and on Saturday, 22nd, the Senate President was there for the Senate and was in the Janaiza prayers, which is the barriers for the funeral occasion at that day. But then there is the need to observe a moment in prayers for the repose of the souls of the deceased, and also to urge the federal government or the army to immortalize the Chief of Army, the late Chief of Army Staff, by naming a military structure in his honor, so that as an appreciative nation we will live to remember them. And also to delegate a team from the Senate on behalf of the Senate to condole and commiserate with condole the families of the deceased. Thank you, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, for hearing me out.
Thank you very much, distinguished Chairman Army, Senator Mohamed Ali Ndume. And just like the previous one, because this is under Order 43, it's not open to debate. We can, however, observe a minute's silence in honor of our deceased compatriots. 1 minute silence, please.
Niger North, and of course, as it also affects the other senatorial districts like the Niger East. Mr. President, as you are all aware, there has been some spate of armed bandit attacks in our state, Niger State, of recent. And of course, the most recent one, which was well reported, is the abduction of the 200 school children. However, between yesterday and today, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I have information as it affects my own senatorial district that these same armed bandits have continued their spate of attacks. And as at yesterday, they attacked a town called Beri and its environs, where they killed 8 persons, with many others seriously wounded and are receiving treatment in hospitals. Mr. President, this morning also, I have information reliably that these same armed bandits have attacked a town called Kampanimbobi, which is under the same local government of Kontagora and part of Mariga. And having finished this attack, they moved on to another village called Maiboge, all along the Tegina-Kontagora road. Mr. President, I'm bringing this information to this Halo chamber so that the relevant security agencies we've put on serious notice about it, because it appears these armed bandits are revolving around 5 local governments in my senatorial district: Mariga, Rijau, Wushishi, Kontagora, and Mashegu and Magama. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, this is a very serious issue, because right now it is becoming very difficult for people to travel along those routes. And I believe our people have to be saved. As we speak, we have over 50,000 IDPs scattered between Kontagora town and Rijau. So, Mr. President, this is the state of security in my senatorial district, and I felt I should bring this to the notice of this hallowed chamber so that the relevant authorities can please come to the aid of our citizens. And I would like to put here 2 prayers, because we have very serious movement or displacement of people. I would like to urge that we do the respectful 1-minute silence, while also urging NEMA to please come to the aid of these internally displaced people so that they can see succor, while we hope and urge the security agencies to please do whatever they can to bring this spate of attacks under control. Mr. President, the issue is simple. Most of the bandits from Katsina, Kaduna, and Zamfara, whenever they are put under heavy heat, they turn to these local governments as their safe haven. So I think I would like to also urge that the security agencies should be more comprehensive in ensuring that they also tackle the areas that these bandits see as their safe haven. Mr. President, I so submit. I'm asking for a 1-minute silence for those who have lost their life as a result of these attacks.
Because we have come under Order 43, we can observe the 1-minute silence. Thank you. 1-minute silence. Compatriots, rest in perfect peace. Amen. Before I call the leader, let me observe that we have observed about 6 1-minute silences, and most of it was to pray for the repose of the souls of Nigerians who were murdered or killed by criminals. It is very, very important that we step up our legislative intervention in ensuring that we protect the lives and property of Nigerians to reduce the incidence of 1-minute silence. I believe that the Senate and indeed the National Assembly, working together with the executive and getting the support of Nigerians, we can bring the much needed succor to our people, and that is why we are here. With those remarks, let me invite the Senate leader. Senator